Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So this is my week update of 244. So where did the week go? So it only seems like yesterday when I've only filmed the last week video. So yeah, the time goes so quickly. So how did I do? And what did I do last week? So as I said, I'm gonna up my healthy extra B choices. So this week I had 4 healthy extra A choices and 3 healthy extra B choices. What I decided to spend my third healthy extra B choice was in a nuts section. So I had a look of all different nuts that I can have. So in the Lidl they do variety pack where they do there is almonds, hazelnuts, cashew nuts and walnuts. So I've been picking each of them and having them as my B choice. So you can have you can have 23 hazelnuts or 14 cashew nuts or 16 almonds or 5 of a walnut. So I always had one of those, and then I've been having it as an apple because somewhere, I don't remember where I read it, but it's nice to have a nut and an apple. So sometimes something in there is a chemistry in there, and it's I think it's a fiber, so it's the chemistry and it works together, and it's all the good nutritions go straight into your body. So I've been having the nuts and an apple together, so I really did enjoy that. Again, I've wrote everything down what I wanted to talk about. So over the week total, when you add all the sins up, you can have 105 sins, and when I add my sins, I end up on 81 sins altogether. On Saturday I've gone over my sins. So what did happen while I was feeding my little one, I planned to have half of the sweet from Czech Republic, and half of that would be 10.5 sins, but because my little one was grumpy and I didn't really enjoy that much of the sweet, I've just carried on eating it, and then I suddenly discovered that I was halfway through the sweet, and I thought, oh well, I don't want to eat it a second time, so I end up having it whole. So that was 21 cents. But what I thought of, instead of like, sometimes you hear other people, they say, oh, because I had that sweet, I'm going to cut down next day not to have any sins, or I'm just going to over-exercise and overdo with it. No, I didn't do any of that, or just that's just going to spiral up me eating any more of the stuff. So because why not? If I just end up having that, I might as well have this and that and that. No, I didn't. I just had it and I moved on. Actually, next day or like 2 days later, I completely forgot about it. I just remembered now when I did my weekly summary looking at my food diary bag that I actually had it, because while I was counting all my sins in a week, I just remembered, oh yeah, I've gone over sins for one day. But yeah, well, I had it on that day. It's gone, done and dusted. I brushed it off, and yeah, I just moved on. I just carried on as normal, had my normal sins, carried on having my healthy extras A's and B's, and didn't over exercise over it just because I had it. So moving on to exercise, I did walk 7 hours during a week, and as I said, I was going to do the 100 squats a day. Well, not every single day, so I ended up doing it for 4 days in the whole week. So that was half of a week. And if you wonder how did I do by all that summary, I might as well share my book with you right now. And as you saw from the clip of the book, I lost 2.5 pounds. How did that happen? But hey ho, I'm still on the target. Yeah, that's all it matters to me. It doesn't matter if I lose, if I gain or anything like that. To me, now I'm a target member. I look at it as I'm £3 this way, £3 that way. I've got my leeway, but I calculate it still as a non-paying target member. So my aim is every single week go to the group and do not pay. So if I end up paying, that will be like, oh yeah, that I've gone a bit over or under. But if I don't pay, then I'm a still target member. And also a couple of weeks ago, or someone commented on, or I commented someone else's, when someone else's struggle within the target. So because our consultant, she's we had a substitute consultant last week. I might have talked about it last week, I don't remember. But basically our consultant, she always, whenever she goes around the image therapy and she talks to us, she always asks us she always referred to us as a target member. She never says, oh, Iveta, you lost £2.5. Oh, you've gone to the bottom of your target, or you're not a target member. Or if last week if I put on, she would say, oh, you put on, how did that happen? No, she doesn't. She just goes around the room and she says, oh yeah, Ivetka, she is a target member. Tell us, how did your week go? Regardless if I put on or if I lost. So within our room, we have got 5 or 6 target member. I don't know if they lost or if they gained that week, because our consultant, she never tells us. She just refers to us as a target member, or yeah. And then she just asks us, how did we do this week, and what would we suggest to the newbies or to anyone in a group? How is it to stay on a target, and what keeps us motivated? So regardless if we lost or if we weighed that week, it doesn't really matter. She just referred to us as a target member, and that's what you need to remember. Once you reach the target, you've got £3 this way, £3 that way, and you're still within the target, and you set your own target. So no, Slimming World doesn't push you to set your target. You're the one who decides, yeah, this is the time I'm happy and that's where I want to stay. And yeah, no one is within the target. No one is the same weight week in, week out. You have to fluctuate. You just have to get your head around. Once you reach the target, you just have to get your head around it, that you stay within the £3 this way and £3 that way. Well, better to move on, otherwise my memory is going to run out. I can just go on about that topic because it's yeah, there is loads of target member around the YouTube who just put on £1 this way or lose that, and you just need to get your head around it. Well, moving on to the group, someone in our group shared that she had, and I really fancy that, I'm gonna make it this week. I bought the ingredients for it. She said she made a Brussels sprout and bacon egg muffin. So I thought, that's kind of delicious, I'm gonna make that. So that's another thing. It's important to stay to a group, because that's where you get all the information. So we share the recipe, we share all the knowledge, and I love going to groups, so I'm spurred on for a week ahead. So moving on a week ahead, so what do I want to do next week? Because I just stuck to the plan 100%, so that's what I'll do again. So regarding my healthy extra A choices, I'll still carry on having 4 of them, because that's what I do when I breastfeed. I'll carry on having the 3 healthy extra B choices, just to see what is going to do with my body. I'm going to do that for a few weeks, because I did enjoy the nuts and apple last week, so I'm going to carry on having it. So my 3rd healthy extra B choice is going to be portion of a nuts and an apple, or other type of a fruit if I don't have an apple in the house. I'm going to do the 100 squats when I can, just to make my bottom a little bit more perkier. I'm going to follow the plan 100%. And I'm going to carry on filling my food diary, because I do love to fill in my food diary every single day, because that's like what I've just mentioned, because I filled it in, and then as long as I've got all my healthy extra A's, healthy extra B's, as long as I've got plenty of speed, I've written down my exercise as well, and my sins, I add them up, and then I move on. So then I take a day at a time. So at the end of a week, I forget what I did at the beginning of a week. So it's nice to have a look back to see what you've been up to in a week. So I'll just carry on filling my food diary. And that's me for a week ahead. So if you enjoyed this type of video and would like to see the rest of my journey, my Slimming World Target member journey, why don't you click the subscribe button below and see me in my next video. Oh, I forgot, as I always start my video this way, hello to, oh well, I'm just gonna say hello at the end. So hello to my new subscribers, hello, and hello to my existing subscribers, hello. And it's been lovely to have you with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.